Bengal tigers, when they want to communicate with one another, they roar loudly. Luckily, as humans and as educators, we don't have to do that. We can stand at our door and greet our students, and we can ideally then show them a learning target. So we can show it to them, we can speak it to them, and then they can say it. So we have all these different ways to let them know what we expect. I have been in classrooms where the teacher is teaching their favorite thing and they're loving every minute of it. And sometimes the students are having a lot of fun too, but they're not really addressing a skill. They're just learning about a plot to a book or what the teacher's favorite thing to teach is. And the relevancy is not there for the student. And the teacher often doesn't even really know what skill they're assessing. And I've been in rooms where the kids are leaving with either a skill or the development of a skill as they're walking out each day. And the biggest difference really is being able to give that learning target to those students, being able to have them look at it and understand that the expectation is for you to be able to do this by the time you leave. So the learning target should be specific, standards-based. It should give them a good idea of how they're going to achieve and what they're going to achieve. And it should be in student-friendly language because it's for them. So it's pretty difficult to hit a target if you don't know where it is. So the target we have for the students each day we shouldn't hide it from them. We should give it to them right up front. And sometimes it helps the teacher. Not just sometimes, it really helps the teacher just as much as help the student. So it may seem like a little extra thing of work, but really what you're doing is you are saving yourself so much time in the classroom in the long run. No matter how great of a teacher you are, there's always room to help the students, just making learning easier. And I know from experience that learning targets make it easier on the teacher and they make it easier on the student. Part of not just saying this to them, but showing it to them is actually psychologically shown. There's a study called Castellano and Henderson's Perception of Science, Perception of Scene Gist. And it really is that a picture is worth 1,000 words. That seeing something allows the brain to process it better. And so not just saying it to them, but showing it to them. I think it is that our eyes recognize the meaning. When we see something, it immediately communicates to our brain and we can form our own meaning from it. So we need to be we need to be providing these learning targets while we're creating lessons. We need to be having them up in our rooms during our lesson. We need to be saying it to them. We need the students to be saying it to them because at the end of the day, it makes teaching easier. It makes learning easier. It makes it better.